guys, welcome back to my channel. So instead of Storytime Sunday today, I'm going to do a big chop story time. So this is my 6 month big chop update. I cannot believe that it's been 6 months. Like, where did the time go? It's so crazy. So as you can see from my first video, my hair has grown quite a bit. Shrinkage is absolutely ridiculous, and I didn't realize how ridiculous it was until I experienced it. It was one of those kind of things that's like, you see people talking about it that have natural hair, and then you don't really realize that it's a real thing until you experience it. Like when I first washed my hair today, it was a lot higher up than this, and it just went ahead and shrunk itself down when it dried. Like it's up there. It's way longer than it looks, y'all. But I love the length that it is right now, and I feel like I'm really loving my hair at every stage that it's at, and every change that it makes, the different curl patterns, things like that, the different ways that I can style it, new products. I'm always just really excited to play with my hair, and I really just love this big chop journey. Wow, I have a fuzz right there. That is so cute. I'm really just loving this big chop journey, and I'm loving where my hair is right now. And I mentioned in my last video that I didn't know if I wanted to keep it short or grow it out a little bit longer, but I really do love it short, and I think I am going to keep it short. Just I want to grow it out a little bit more and then find another way to like style it and cut it. Right now it's still like kind of in the growing stage. I don't really know exactly what I want to do with it yet, but I do have like an end goal of what I do want it to look like, and it has to grow a little bit more. I mean, it's only been 6 months. So like I said, I'm just loving the stages that it's at and loving watching it grow and trying out new products and things like that. So my current routine hasn't changed much from my last update, but I have been trying to do like a pre-shampoo kind of thing. And what I used to do when my hair was still permed, which was like a few months ago, was what I did was I kind of like mixed coconut oil and shea butter together, and I would heat them up and then put them on my hair like a kind of like a hot oil treatment. And then I just let that sit. I just tie my hair up and I let it sit for like either like between like 30 minutes up to like 4 hours, and then I'd wash it out. And I tried that a few weeks ago for the first time again with my natural hair, and my hair was super soft and manageable, and detangling my hair was just so much easier. So I really want to try that again. I know that some people are like, stay away from the shea butter sometimes, but I feel like mixed with other things, it worked a lot better. And what I've noticed is shea butter, I know it's like supposed to be a moisturizer, but I feel like it kind of like seals in the moisture that you already have. So what I did was I wet my hair first, and then I put the coconut and shea butter mixture on there to make sure that it didn't like dry my hair out or do anything weird, and it felt fine. My hair felt really nice afterwards. And I have been testing out some other products just to see how they've been going, but my routine's pretty much been the exact same. I really haven't changed products much, but I do want to try some new things, and I know that this is like the time for me to try new things and see what really works with my hair and what doesn't. So hopefully I can get out there and try some new products soon. It's just so hard once you get stuck in a routine, because once you really find out what really works for you, it's like, if it ain't broke, don't break it. So hopefully I don't get stuck like that for too long, and I'm able to try some new products, and I'm gonna make myself do it eventually. So I apologize if I'm kind of squinting a little bit. These lights are so bright. Usually I'm sitting in my room. Right now I'm in the living room just in front of like a plain wall just to film this, because it's nighttime, and I think I mentioned like the different lighting during the day and the nighttime. But these lights are really bright right now, so my apologies if I'm squinting a little bit. Hopefully it's not too much. But anyway, I know that in my last video update, I talked about like my confidence and how I felt with my short hair versus having long hair, and like would I like feel comfortable dating and things like that. And I feel like now, even though it's only been literally 2 months since then, like I've done like a complete 180. I feel super confident. I don't know if it's because I've like moved and started a new life, and just like I feel really good where I am right now, or if I'm just finally comfortable with my hair. I think it's probably a mixture of both of them. I just feel really confident in myself. I feel like when I cut my hair, it was just kind of like a, here I am, this is me, you know, short hair, this is who you see me as, this is who I really am. And I felt like I was kind of hiding behind like a blanket of my long, luscious hair. Now I have a complete idea of what I want to look like and who I want to be. And when I walk into a room, you know, I'm not like nervous or worried about like, are people looking at me because I look different? I'm like, you know what, I do look different and I love it and I'm gonna own it. And I don't know, I couldn't ask for anything else. I feel like this big chop was seriously one of the best things that happened to me because I really had to learn how to fully be me without all like the additives, you know, and by additives, I mean long hair, styling it different ways all the time. Like I really had to figure out how to make this work, and I feel like I truly did. And I love my hair at every stage, and every single stage that it's at, I love myself even more too. So I really had to learn to not only accept my hair, but myself as a whole. And I feel like I finally got to that stage, and that was so important for me. And I just feel like a completely different person, and I haven't been this happy in a really long time. So I really do love my big chop, and I'm glad that my confidence is back up high. And just to anyone out there who is considering a big chop or has big chop that isn't comfortable with it yet, I definitely say just to own it, you know, and realize that it's completely okay to not fully feel like yourself. I mean, like, you just cut all your hair off, you know? It's gonna be a different feel. It's a completely different texture than you probably ever experienced in your life. So just take time with yourself. Take time to love yourself again. What I used to do was like literally like get ready and get in front of the mirror and be like, girl, you look good. You know, like the smallest things like that, just telling yourself like, I look good, I'm gonna own this, and just don't worry about what anybody else thinks or says or what you think that they might think or say. And regardless of any thought that they might have, that has nothing to do with you. So just go out there and just take it day by day, because it's gonna take time. Like, I feel like my first video compared to now, like my first video was back in May compared to now in November, I feel like a completely different person, and this took time, and it still takes time sometimes. Like, I feel like I look at pictures of girls with like long hair, and it'll make me remember how I was with my long hair all the time, and you know, sometimes it makes me feel weird, but I'm like, nope, I wouldn't change this for the world. Like, I'm glad that I cut my hair, and if I want to switch it up, I do wear like my long wig sometimes just for fun, but then I find myself missing my curls because it doesn't feel like it's truly me all the time. And I feel like I'm just so grateful for literally just taking that leap and literally changing my life for the better. And if you ever feel weird about your big chop and you're one of those girls who like goes on Instagram and looks at pictures for inspiration and things like that, there is like a whole community of big chop on Instagram. And there's also, I think there's a page, it's called like short hair dolls. There's a lot of different pages, like a ton of different pages that you can go to, and I'll put it down in my description bar down below. And I think that they're so amazing. There's a lot of pages that are really uplifting and motivating and just really want to spread positivity in the big chop. Or I'll go on Pinterest, and I feel like Pinterest has done a complete 180 as well. I didn't used to see styles like black hairstyles, big chops, natural hairstyles, things like that in the past, and now there's so much more on there. And so I started incorporating a lot more into my Pinterest board. So literally all I'll do is like search like literally TWA, teeny weeny afro, and big chop and natural hairstyles and things like that, and I'll just look at so many different amazing hairstyles and cuts and colors, and it just makes me so excited for my big chop all over again, just to see that there's so many different things that I can do. Even though my hair is short, it's still really versatile, and it's still a lot of fun, and I'm still learning new things about it every single day, different ways to take care of it, different ways to style it, especially with the winter time coming up. So okay, usually I do a wash and go during the day, but during the winter time, I know when it gets colder. It's not cold right now out here in the South, but I know that it's gonna get colder. So I'm thinking about like rollers at night, or I really have no clue what to do. I've been looking up different things. So my hair is actually long enough to roll. It just looks very small right now because of shrinkage, but I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and try out some rollers and just kind of see which different ones are out there. I know that a lot of people use like flexi rods or perm rods, just to see which one works for my hair the best, because it'd probably be easier for me to style my hair at night so that I don't have to go out with wet hair in the morning. In that winter air, I feel like that's a bad idea. So I'm gonna try and test some stuff out, and I'll probably be posting on my Instagram. I've been trying to post a lot more on my Instagram lately, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. But if anyone has any tips, then I would love to know what you guys do. So that is pretty much my 6-month update, and I hope that you guys enjoy this update so far. I plan on doing another one in probably 8 months or 10 months, but there's definitely gonna be a year update. So I'm assuming maybe in like 8 months it'll be like in the colder, more wintertime temperatures, and I'll be able to give you guys an update of what I've been doing with my hair lately. So I plan to do it in 8 months, but we'll go ahead and see how that goes. But I definitely want to know where you guys are in your hair journey. Are you relaxed? Are you transitioning? Did you big chop? Are you considering big chopping? If you did big chop, like how long ago, and what's your hair like now, and how was that for you guys? You know, like leave some comments down below. We can always inspire other people, and you guys always inspire me. So if you feel comfortable leaving a comment down below, go ahead and do so. And if not, you can always message me, as I always say, on any of my platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. It doesn't matter. I'm always here for you guys. And I also have a new Facebook page that I have for my beauty channel now. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out my Facebook, I'll go ahead and leave that down below too. And you can message me on there as well. But yeah, just leave me some comments if you want to. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. I will leave anything that I've talked about in the video down in the description bar below. So I hope that you guys check it out and enjoy. And as always, I hope you guys feel beautiful inside and out today, because you are. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.